Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Fine Print. Today, we have a very special guest. He's a newly acquired PEN Tag Team Champion. He is the man that wears many hats, and I will introduce you to the one, the only, Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Justin. How you doing? This guy, I tell you, is a busy man, and it's hard to get him on, but me and his people talked, and we finally got him. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. We have good weather outside. Soon the soccer game is going on, so...
Awesome. How hot is it actually in Germany? Because over here, it reaches a weltering 95 degrees yesterday. It's a little cooler day, 85, but 95 is kind of hot.
I'm gonna say like this: it's hot as balls.
You are now a newly winner of the PEN Tag Team Championships. Also, you wear many hats at other promotions. What's up with Justin? How are you even getting all this action done?
It depends on what the schedule is gonna be. Usually, PPA has like 4 shows per month. PPF has 1 or 2 shows per month. So that's why I keep myself busy and working like, okay, PPF needs a new graphic, then I'm gonna do this. PPF needs new graphics, I'm gonna do this. And all the rest of it.
Wow. And you even have time to be a promo artist. You have time to run a company. That's a lot of work. I'm pretty impressed. But I do hear rumblings in the promo world. I want to hear your opinion. How do you think PPA is faring? Because a lot of people are saying that PPA has took a back burn, even though it's your baby, to your other creations. What do you got to say to people that believe that PPA? Because to me, I think PPA is up and down right now. But what do you say? What do you think? How do you think your baby's thriving right now?
Because I'm gonna say clearly like this, PPA is not on the back burner at all.
I think it's a lot of us helping each other out and doing what we have to do to be, to make this game a little better. I think the more we're helping now, the better we are because I think we're borrowing each other. It's kind of like the Forbidden Door. We're borrowing each other's promo artists, and it's actually makes for better competition. Now we have, if you've seen the Foundation and WGP, they had a as well as PN, Revolution and Inferno. They had a draft. What do you think about that draft? Because I know PPA didn't partake in a draft or needed an APA. But how do you think? How do you think that is? Is that going to help anything?
I think it helped. It helped to see like how could the story gonna build. Like example, the end is like WGP's home for the end, the psychotic version of the purge. Um, if you think like that, the end still has this level up contract, and he can cash in any time on WGP grounds. So I think if certain promo artists has like the feeling, okay, in Foundation they know me better.
Well, speaking of that, the end. Okay, speaking of the end, I haven't heard much from him, even though there's a lot of the WGP titles going around, or the FTW title. I haven't heard from him, being that he has the level up contract. What is in his mind? What is he thinking? What is he planning to do? Because he's been very quiet.
My goal isn't like to have everybody's jaw on the floor if I have to play with blood or any kind of thing like that. The best part is as of the end of the psychotic version is that you don't know what's going happening next with the end.
Right, right, and that's awesome. I mean, the end is a pretty awesome character. I like the burnt face and everything. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so you picked up PP. Well, I'm gonna say you picked up a PPF contract as far as being the graphic designer. PPF has strived. What I mean, I've heard in and out of them, but they, like you said, they haven't had much graphic or stuff. So now they're gonna stand up out more because now that they're coming into, a lot of places are known because of the graphics and known of the YouTube channels. Now PPF, do you think it's gonna be a hard project for you to bring them out there, or you think that they're gonna be just as notable as Foundation and notable as WGP and other places?
I'm gonna say like this. They will definitely benefit from that.
That's awesome. Now a lot of people are wondering because you and Heathen from the Reunited Nations, um, you wasn't given really a chance on paper. It looked like you guys wasn't going to be, but you guys are one of the most dominant teams in the promoverse. I know there's a story you want to tell us how you guys got together and how it all began. So let us know, how did you become from one of the odd couples to being one of the most dominated teams in the promoverse?
I wouldn't really say odd couples there because this is like one of those things. If you put it on paper, at all. We were sitting in a I would say evening round of Fortnite. I didn't have any plans at all. But back in the days was like, okay, we tried it for a second time, and this is probably a dead thing. We have to move. Mama Purge said like, why don't you, instead of fighting to against each other? And I was like, okay, could probably work. I mean, the end result, you see, it's on my shoulder. 280 plus days as a tag team champions.
Wow.
I actually never fucking thought that this is gonna be happening because we beat Hodge and Haywood Connection for those tag team titles, and then we retained against like Dante Black and Elijah McFly with Old School and Captain Law. As of recent, we beat Vagabond and Mr. Wallace, and now we're challenging for the tag team titles in WGP. Um, yeah, I think this is probably one of my proudest things in my entire life, in my entire promo career. Say I can definitely look back and see what we've done for a Magic. I mean, um, we're sitting sometimes down in Fortnite and be like, okay, what do we do next? What could we do next? And all the rest of it. I mean, you have to see like that. Sometimes it's comedy what we're doing. Sometimes it's serious. But that is the key thing what you can do in tag team wrestling. Especially if you're trying to be serious, okay, then you have less fun with that. If you're trying to be comedy onto this one, then you've done it right.
Right, right, and like I said, you guys have done a lot of. I mean, like I said, you guys just because you got 280 days, a lot of people don't defend the title in 280 days, but you guys defended quite a bit, and I could say that you guys earned the earned the title of being great champions. Now, and you did you did say something about WGP. Now, the Chosen, they're on the high too, man. They're a pretty strong team. They went ahead and they beat the Night Kings, you know, and that's a pretty tough team. So, what's your strategy against a team like the Chosen? Because the Chosen is pretty good too. I mean, they're kind of like you
I'm
guys.
gonna give you, yeah, I'm gonna give you the question back. Are they the reunited nations?
Oh,
Are they the undefeated, undeniable, undisputed, results recognitionable, tag champions of all time?
no, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
No.
But that's going to be a tough match.
The most important thing for me is that the judges needs to have a hard time to do that. I mean, if the judges don't have a hard time, then as a promo artist, you definitely fuck this shit up. You have to put your effort in it as long as you can, as long as you want, and that is how we doing as the United Nations. So I think, as far as I'm concerned, is that Jason Ridian really did really asked for this, and he signed the deal with the devil here.
Wow. The funny thing is,
Um,
I
thing
remember
is,
the last time you was here,
I
you was talking
remember
about
the
winding
last time you
down.
was here, you was talking about one down.
Now you seem like
Now
you
you seem
are
like you
getting more
are
into it again. Is it because you're having more fun?
getting more into it again. Is it because you're having more fun? I definitely do have more fun. I actually came into a point that where I say, I want to I want to have this back. I want to have that fun back, especially since I have a legitimate motivation for this. Finally holding some gold, some real gold, especially. I have to give a shout out to Old School for sending me that belt. Sending me that belt from overseas,
Awesome.
especially one part says "Mama Purge."
That's awesome.
So
That's nice
that is
too.
my most favorite property. The APF
That's awesome.
World, the APF World title, and I'm I'm like this. This was quite unexpected.
Did you like how you won it though?
Did you like how you put it
Kind of controversial.
though? Ooh. But how does it feel? Like you guys are overseas.
And you guys win titles, and it's hard to give you
And
guys
you
titles and stuff like that.
guys win titles, and it's hard to give you guys titles and stuff like that.
Does it make it less likely like
Yeah.
you guys have a good, like do you
Does it
guys
make it
feel
less
like, how do you
like
guys feel
you
about that?
guys have a good?
Like, do you guys feel like how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, here is the best part on that one. Since we're talking like that, I'm getting actually shipped the Promo Entertainment Network tag title belt, so that I have instead of this the real Promo Entertainment Network tag team title. So I probably think this is like a first ever in the history, like especially in the history of Penn, that I'm getting like a real strap from a promo company like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, $90 are $90, but like damn. When we talk about euros, like from 25 to 50 euros around that.
Mm. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
I think it's worth it, honestly. Especially the thing is, if you see it out of the perspective what I have with the Penn Tag Team titles, I held this for almost 300 days. In that 300 days, I only for 100 and something days an physical belt. So I think this is a great opportunity if somebody has a belt shipped overseas.
Yeah, that is a great
Yeah,
opportunity,
that
and
is a
I
great
think
opportunity, and I think
that
that
it gives more
it gives more
momentum for you
momentum
guys
for you
to
guys
actually want to
to
do this.
actually want to do this.
Indeed.
So,
So
I know there's a little, like I said, I
I
know
know,
there's a little
like I said,
delay.
I know it's a little, so
When I say
when
that
I
you
say that
have
you
the
have
titles
the title
and you've been waiting for
and
280
waiting
days,
for 280 days,
if they send it to
if
you
they send it to
and you
you
lose it
and you
fast,
lose
will it
it
be worth the money
fast, will it
instead
be
of
worth
shipping it?
money? So that's
Yeah, it would be still worth the money.
now.
With that being said,
With that being said,
are you ever
are
planning
you ever
to
planning to
do anything to
do
make
anything to make
PPA bigger,
PPA
or are you
bigger,
going to keep
or
it
are you going to
the
keep it
same way
the
that you've been
same
keeping it?
way you've been keeping it?
Of course, I want to make PPA bigger. I want to always make PPA bigger and better. So I'm usually testing like around what I could do, like especially my newest creation, the Time Chaser Championship, which got defended only in 90 seconds and 90 seconds only. Um, that was one of my creations, and it got a lot of positive feedbacks round and round, and we had such great matches with that. The television title, what's been known as the Showdown Championship, was also a testing from me, and it turns out perfect. The world title, which guess what you currently have,
Right.
uh, got got extraordinary matches like Beast Mode Bones, Ultra Ego Bones, I'm sorry. You, Vega coming up at Beach Mayhem. This is gonna be an instant classic. Then we've got Bree defending against yeah, Dante Black was an awesome match. Briggy actually did it twice that I have to hire a fourth judge twice in a rain.
Wow. I mean, you have
Wow.
some people go
I
in
mean,
and out through
you have
there.
some people letting out through there.
Um, and it's been like I
And
said, it's been a
it's
pleasure
been like I
working
said,
it.
it's been a pleasure working
Um,
it.
now,
Um,
like I
now,
said, you said you
like
have
I said,
people
you
like
said
old
you
school
have
coming in.
like old school coming
Now
in.
that you're at PPF,
Now that
are you
you're
going
at
to have some
PPF,
people like
are you gonna have some people like
the law come in and stuff like that? People coming in and
that?
out,
People coming in
like
and
at
out,
Dream Making
like
Dream matches,
making dream matches
or full time.
or full time?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there is always opportunities for dream matches, no doubt about it. I mean, at coming Saturday, we will have also a dream match what's never happened outside of BWO, and that is Don Krypton versus Vagabond for the Time Chaser Championship. That is one of those dream matches. But I mean, I always gonna say PPA is open for anything, especially for an open door policy. I mean, you could see like I don't know, Ramboa ending up in PPF, Brett Jacobs ending up in PPA, Seven ending up in PPA. It could be anything.
That'd be awesome. That's awesome when you have that dream matches because that's what keeps everything interesting. And I like that neighbor policy. Now, it's been an interesting interview. I'll never say the least. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about you. Now, this is the part where I give you the floor. And you can say whatever you want. You can say anything about PPA, anything about PPF or APF, wherever you've been, any big things in the plan. The floor is yours. Let me know what's going on.
I'm gonna use this one for especially out of private purpose. I'm gonna say a certain quote on this one. Tomorrow is never been promised. I'm gonna say like this: the promo word in 2024 was quite an interesting one. I'm gonna say like this. Because you never know what's gonna happening in the next day. So again, tomorrow is never promised. Loving your family, love your loved ones, love your friends, even love the hobby at all. So don't see it with a negative side. See it with a positive side. And sometimes we have to stick together as a bond, and maybe we should start it not tomorrow, but right now. We should start creating a bond together. So again, just I can give this to the heart of you all. Tomorrow is never promised. The perfect example, Steven. He gone very soon, too fucking soon about it. And yeah. This is what
Man, all right. That's very deep, man, and it's the truth. I mean, I agree with everything you said 110%. People forget that this is a game, and they think of it too serious. And I think, like you said, have fun with it. Tomorrow's never promised.
Indeed.
So, like I said, man, Purge with love. I thank you. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, this ain't gonna be the last time you're on. I know this ain't the first time you're on. But this has been a great interview, and I've been with Justin, the Purge, the End, whatever you want to call him. He's got many hats.
And you don't have to forget to embrace the vision. And
That's right.
By the way, top 10 out.